guys, this is Sanjana and welcome back to my channel. So, it's the back to school season and most of us are looking forward to it while the rest of us are really guilty of not being interested, just like me. So, I've come up with this really adorable pencil cases slash pouches which we can make easily with or without a sewing machine. So, let's get started. So the first thing you'll need is some fabrics. Just make sure that they're firm enough to be able to make the pouches. And next we would need some fabric pins and a pair of scissors. You would also need a ruler and a pencil to draw out the heart shape pouches, a fabric glue, and some zippers. And in the end, we'd also need a thread and a needle as well, because we may also be sewing by our hands. Alright, so here I've got two squares of the same fabric, and the first thing you need to do is just cut out the fraying threads because they're really annoying. So the length of my square is the same as whichever way I want it to be, so it depends on the length of the pouch that you want, and the width of my square is the same as the length of my zipper because they need to match, otherwise the pouch will not close. So next we need to fold 1 centimeter inwards and we need to iron that because it's a seam for us to stitch on top of the zip. So like I'm showing here, I need to fold 1 centimeter and then we're going to press on top of it with a hot iron so that it stays in place, and then on top of that we will stitch. So this is basically how it will look after you iron. So you turn it to the right side, bring your zipper, open it, and then you take your fabric pins, just like how I'm showing here, and then you place your fabric on top of the zipper, just near the zip area where I'm showing right now, and then you pin it in place so that it doesn't move. So you pin it all through down. And then we stitch as close to the zipper as possible, but don't go on top of those lines, otherwise it's not going to be okay, the zip will not close. So you pin everything and then we will stitch. Okay, so here we have the zipper in place, it's stitched, it's perfect, it can be opened and closed. So the first thing we're going to do is open the zipper at least 3/4 way, and we're going to turn the cloth inside out but right sides facing together. And we're going to stitch wherever I'm pinning right now with a 1 centimeter seam allowance in order for us to be able to stitch perfectly. So we're going to stitch all through the down part and then on the sides across, so everything is secured in place. So this is how it'll look after you've stitched all throughout. And first, before we do anything else, we're going to cut out all the fraying threads that are hanging. So we're going to first cut them out with your scissors, of course. After you cut them, you're going to turn the pouch to the right side, because now it's inside out, of course. So you turn it to the right side and then you bring out all the seams properly so it is in shape, just like how I'm doing it right here. And here is the end result of the square / rectangle shaped pouch that we just made. It is really easy to make, and it's not at all a hassle at all, because even the zipper is very easy to stitch. So yeah, here we go, and the next one is coming right up. Okay, now for the heart-shaped pouch. Here I have a really beautiful pattern fabric, and it's firm enough to hold everything. So first I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to draw out the heart shape. I need to choose a perfect pattern area for me to draw it. So I'm going to draw it out, and I'm going to take a zipper first to figure out the length of the heart, because the zipper and the heart, they need to match up in order for the zipper to zip up. So here I'm drawing out the heart shape, and then later on I'm going to cut it out. Okay, so with my first cut out heart shape, I'm going to place it on the fabric again, and I'm going to cut another heart shape because we need two. So here I'm cutting it up. And after I cut it with one of the pieces, I'm going to cut it from the middle, like I'm breaking the heart. So I'm cutting from the middle because that's where our zipper is going to be. Okay, so after we've cut the heart from the middle, we're going to open up our zipper, and we need to place the heart shape on the sides of the zipper like I've done here. So to put them on top and secure them, I'm going to take fabric glue, and I'm going to put fabric glue on the wrong side of the sides of the broken heart. We need to put it really evenly so that it sticks properly. Now after I've placed the heart shape on the zipper with the fabric glue, we need to put something hard on top of it so that it sticks properly, and because of the weight it needs to get squashed and stuck properly, if you understand what I mean. So we need to put like a book or something on top so that it dries properly and sticks to the zipper. Now after I left the book on top for it to dry, I left it to dry for around 10 to 15 minutes, and it was perfect. So I opened the zipper 3/4 way, took my other heart shape, and I placed them wrong sides together. But before I place them, you can either use fabric glue or you can hand stitch it, but I used my hand stitch to stitch it all around. So I placed it the right sides together, and wherever I'm going to pin on the sides of the heart, we're going to stitch it. So we're going to stitch with 1 centimeter allowance in order for it to be properly placed together. So wherever I'm pinning right now, we're going to stitch it all through. So we're gonna stitch it properly, just like however we do it normal in the normal way. So yeah, and then your heart shape pouch is ready.